Oh, Lord. Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you're at in this wonderful, wonderful world. That could be even more amazing if people would just wake up and realize that we are all connected one way or the other. But far right wing nut jobs don't believe in scripture or anything other than their false orange god. And today, on President's Day, you see them bitching, crying, and moaning about President Biden being overseas. But they forget what Trump did during the 4 years of his administration when President's Day was here. He played golf, sucked Putin dick, sucked Kim Jong Un's dick. But that's okay. That's because that's their false orange god. And now you hear Marjorie Taylor Greene out on there on Twitter uh, saying that all red states should leave the union. They'd go broke within a year. In most red states, taking government money but do not put it back. Again, that's simple truth and simple fact. But she's such a retard, she don't understand that. And again, they're calling Democrats socialists, but they forget to realize they are being paid because of a socialist program, government. You know, just like cops get paid, which is a socialist uh, program. Hospitals, roads, firemen, sewage systems, roads, hospitals, schools. I lost count. I've posted it so many times, but they're just too stupid to understand that. They like playing on this. Well, as their false orange god said, they love the uneducated, and the uneducated means people that are just fucking stupid. Look at them. Look at the people that are voting into places of power. Retards, ex-hookers, known hookers like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who cheated on her husband countless times, and he even said that himself. She was going to the gym to get fucked by other people instead of her husband. Now that's a Christian for you now, yeah. But that's okay because they're Republican, supposedly Republican conservatives. And you still see them on there bitching, crying, and moaning about what's going on in Ukraine and America helping Ukraine to defend itself against their other master leader, Putin. So what does that tell you about the Republican Conservative Party? They don't give a damn about America or America first. If they did, they would be defending democracies all over the world, not bashing them, not making up stories and posting Russian propaganda on their Twitter feeds, which they continue to do, even on fake Fox News, which you see everything coming out right now. But people that had a brain that could think and reason and use their God given ability to think and reason already knew Fox News newscasters were lying about the election. They knew it was everything Trump was doing and saying was fake, but they pushed it anyway. Why? Follow the rubles. And what are rubles? That's Russian money. Check out the documents that are coming out of Russian paying Fox News and its commentators to promote uh, disinformation and misinformation is the easiest way to say it. It's coming out from Sean Hannity to Chris Tucker, Lauren Ingram, uh, even Trump's one relative that was on Fox News. They all knew it was a lie, but they pushed it anyway. For what? Money. Now, again, remember who started fake news to begin with? Ronald Reagan and conservative Republican Party in the 80s when they took away the Fairness Doctrine Act. And 2 years later, fake Fox News went on the air and started pushing this crap for over, 45 years? Again, simple truth, simple fact. Ain't Democrats, ain't liberals, it ain't progressives, it's Republican conservatism. That is a great lie because they conserve nothing. Due to the statistics, every time go back the 9 Republican presidents that were in office and look how the deficit exploded each time they were in power. Go ahead, look it up for yourself. But the far right wing nut job retards won't because they don't want to look at truth and fact. Now, again, I keep saying this as well. Remember Kellyanne Conway coming out when Trump was running for office and getting elected. What did she say? We're not going to give you truth and facts. We're going to give you alternative truth and facts. Well, what's alternative facts? Lies. Look it up. You have a dictionary, can't you? Look it up. Duh! But that's what the Trump retards do. To this day, you know, someone did come on and went back off when I started speaking truth. Boom. I don't care. I'm gonna keep broadcasting as long as I'm able. I'm thinking about joining at Bingo, or however it's pronounced. But I don't know if I can connect it to my live stream. I'm gonna try it though. Why not? But it's crazy. Well, go on Twitter and look what they're posting, and everybody agreeing with the fucking bench bunny Marjorie Taylor Greene about red states seceding from the union. These people are, again, forgive me for using the term, retarded. What other term can you give them? Think about it. And what other term can you give to the people that believe her and voted for these people in power? Like the people that voted for Trump, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz, DeSantis, Jim Jordan, known child molesters at that. They're under investigations. That's why they're taking people, legitimate people, that have legitimate brain power and intellect off of these committees and putting retard like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert, who doesn't know a damn thing other than spreading her legs. That's all she's ever done most of her life. Both of them really. And they're putting them in places of power and on committees and subcommittees. And yet they have brought forth no policies to better the American people. Our lives. None whatsoever. None. The bullshit so-called scandal of Hunter Biden's laptop was just that, bullshit. It has been proven, in fact, in Congress it has been proven. Now Republicans are trying to steer themselves away from it now. You watch. They push these great lies for nothing more than money and power and control. Oh, excuse me. Think about it. Just use your God-given brain. And you see these far right wing nut jobs posted on Twitter and TikTok and some on Facebook about the so-called UFOs all over the place being shot down. Yeah, uh-huh. All that is distraction from what's going on in government, in Congress, caused by conservative Republican policies, which in fact we are still under right now. We are right now under the tax policies that Trump and the retarded Republican conservatives in Congress put in place. So stop bitching and crying about it. You caused it, you did it, fix it. But they have no way to fix anything. They don't want to govern. They continuously want to turn the United States into a shithole third world country, and that's what they are doing to this day. Now that's conservative liberal or conservatism, Republican conservatism policies, not liberals. Go listen to Noam Chomsky, one of the greatest political people that talks about it in history. He'll tell you, he tells you straight out, the conservative Republican movement is a disaster, not only for the country but for the world. You know, really, just think about it. You're out there listening to, well, some of your, but name one policy that they put forth other than the massive tax cuts and corporate welfare that they wanted to impose to raise the debt again and not pay for it. That's the only thing they put forth. Nothing else. No health care plan, no infrastructure plan at all. None. No business plan. Republican conservatives do not know how to rule or run anything, especially not at the government level. Hey, they're still believing in Reaganomics, voodoo economics, trickle down economics, which has failed for over 45 years, continuously failed. And yet they continue to push it. Again, if they didn't, why would they try to pass another massive tax cut for the rich and wealthy and corporate welfare for the rich and wealthy? That's all they have. And it fails every time. As I said, it's been failing for over 45 years. But first, what did I tell you that if they took power, what's the first thing they were going to do? Try to give more massive tax cuts and corporate welfare to the rich and wealthy and to corporations, which own the GOP. Again, right there's your deep state. Open your fucking eyes and your ears and look, listen, and see. Sorry for the bad words. Look at the Super Bowl. Who was Elon Musk sucking dick with? Rupert Murdoch and his family. You know, two immigrants who came to the United States, made their fortunes shitting on America, and now conservative Republicans lick their asses, just like they licked that false orange god Trump's ass. Go figure. And if you do any real research about Elon Musk, he's apartheid, baby. He was already rich when he came here. They try to cover little things up, but he's rich. He was rich when he came to the States back in the 90s. And so was Rupert Murdoch. He come from a wealthy background in Australia, or Australia. Elon Musk come from South Africa. Yet you hear Republicans continue to bitch about immigrants, and now you keep hearing them bitch about China and supposedly Hunter Biden and President Biden having deals with China. Well, no, that's Donald Trump and his crime family that have deals not only with China but with Saudi Arabia. But Republican conservatives refuse to investigate it truthfully. Why? Because they all know they would all be out of government in a heartbeat. Again, simple truth, simple fact. Ivanka Trump got 18 special patents in China while Trump was president. That's illegal under the Constitution. They were making deals using WhatsApp. Think about that one. Talk about unsecure conversations with other government entities, but then all of a sudden their WhatsApp accounts and messages were deleted. Why? They can be retrieved, but Republican conservatives refuse to do it. Why? There is something called a deep state, but they don't control the Democratic Party. They control the Republican Party. It's called their rich donors. They're multi-billionaire, millionaire donors. Why do you think they keep refusing to pass the bill that oh no, I can't remember the Democrat senator's congressman's name, but he keeps putting forth a bill to take dark money out of our government. Republicans refuse to even bring it to the floor. Refuse to vote on it. Why? The same reason they refuse to reenact and reinstate the Fairness Doctrine Act. Why do you think they're running around saying, "Oh, woke people are bad. Don't get woke." Oh, look at DeSantis down in what he's doing down in Florida, banning and burning books. You still see the retards going on fake Fox News talking about critical race theory being taught to our kids, which is a lie. It's an emphatic lie. But the retards that follow Fox News will believe it anyway because they're just that. They're fucking retarded and too stupid to understand, look, see, and listen and hear, to look up real truth and fact. That's a college course, and mostly for law enforcement. You know, so who's destroying the country? Republican conservatives for the worship of their false orange god, who is owned and pocketed by Vladimir Putin. Again, simple truth, simple fact. Look at McCarthy. Look what they did to the House Speaker. McCarthy has no balls at all. None. They neutered him. You seen him at the President's State of the Union address. All he could do was sit there with his sitting on his hands with his thumb up his ass, twiddling his balls. That's all he could do. He's another low life piece of shit retard. I'm sorry. I get angry. I do become a vulgarian. And if you don't understand what a vulgarian is, you're a retard. Oh well. But I did have to come on and make a broadcast. I'm gonna start doing more. I'm gonna try to look into that Bigo thingy, bingo, whatever it's called. Maybe I could connect it to my live stream. I don't know though. Oh, excuse me. I know you can't connect Instagram to Restream. Wish you could, but you can't. Oh, yes, I do have to mention this again because they keep bitching about it on Twitter as well. The far right wing nut job Marjorie Taylor Greene retard, you know, and others talking about the train derailment in Ohio and with Palestine, Ohio. Well, it is their policies of deregulations of everything that allowed the train wreck to happen. Remember, President Obama put in place a policy where they would have to inspect the brakes and put in special pneumatic brakes that would prevent accidents like this, that would prevent trains from speeding over their threshold and crashing like what happened in Ohio. Trump did away with that, along with the conservative Republicans. It's a fact. Look it up. It's not Biden's fault. It's not Democrats' fault. It's not progressives' fault. It's not liberals' fault. Again, simple truth, simple fact. Well, my name's Brian. I'm still waiting to get banned on Twitter again, and I'll probably get banned on TikTok as well again for speaking truth. But that's okay because I refuse to lie for anyone or for any reason. Simple truth, simple fact. My name's Brian. This is my little show. You all take care of yourselves and each other, as Scripture says. Before the rich got a hold of the King James Bible and just shredded it to pieces. You do know nowhere in the original Bible does homosexuality appear at all until 1940. What is it? 46. And pedophilia does not appear in a Bible, the original Bible, until I think it's 1950 something. I'll have to look that one back up. I should have wrote it down. But again, it's simple truth, simple fact. Learn history. That conservative Republicans are trying to hide. Why? Along with the conservative church. Why? Think about it. Peace out, everybody. Much love, peace and honor to y'all. My name's Brian. This is my little show. Peace.